Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video, and today we are going to do a park tour video of my AmberWoods National Park. This park took me about 6 months to get it done, and it's not quite finished yet. However, we still have DLC coming in our way, so might as well do a park tour. And if we do have extra content down the line, we'll go back to Amber Woods and we're gonna continue building this park. But the concept of this park is a national wildlife reservation for our endangered and critically endangered animals here in the California Reserve. Amber Woods is the name of Amber Lockwood, who was the founder of this park. When she noticed poachers have been hunting our prehistoric creatures to sell from the black market, she stepped foot, made a reservation for our animals that are in need. So here it is. This is going to be a full tour of AmberWoods National Park. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll be your tour guide here today. My name is Joey, and in order to get into the actual reserve park, there's two ways to get there. One is a tour ride down into our Lake Shasta. You will see a good view of our reformative sanctuary, mostly inhabit not from any human interaction but a wildlife security that we have protected from 24/7 from the Fish and Wildlife Reserve. They're here and they are in serious mode to protect our animals from these poachers. So you be dropped off into here, and this is where our guests will settle in with their hotels and putting their luggage in. Then you're gonna head to another Jeep tour, and that's when you're going to experience the full park in hand. And the reason why we have two tours just to get into the park, because safety is our main issue. Again, not only that we're protecting this park from poachers, but we're also protecting you guys from the wild dinosaurs. There are wild dinosaurs here, and for your safety, that's our only concern, is to keep a huge distance from you guys and the dinosaurs, and of course around the world. A protective park, we need to make sure everyone is in full hand and safe. So please enjoy your stay here in AmberWoods National Park. Now across the redwood trees, we're gonna visit our first dinosaur, the ceratopsian pentaceratops. These guys are in critical endangered, and they are hunted down by their horns and their frill. Costs $300 to $400,000 for their frill and horns to sell in the black market. These guys are very limited in their food source as well. So in Jurassic World, try to provide them the best modification of their diet. However, that doesn't mean wild pentaceratops would eat the food that we provide them. So we have to keep a lookout for these beautiful creatures each and every day from poachers, and if they're able to eat the modified diet that we provide them. These are the pentaceratops. Now, across the Pentaceratops is one of the species of Kentrosaurus. There's the African Kentrosaurus, which is the largest, and here the smallest version, the American Kentrosaurus. They have a nice shade red pattern around their backs, and they're also endangered by their plates and spikes. They usually live up in the Alp Mountains, so try to find these lovely creatures in our AmberWoods National Park. Now we're gonna go up north into the park to see one of the two subspecies of Natsutoceratops. There's the western and the northern, and here is the northern Natsutoceratops. They usually live in cold climates, while the western live in more hot, dry climates. Then we're gonna go above the bridge to more of the first resting area here in our AmberWoods National Park. It is a nice viewing area to see some of our lovely mountainous dinosaurs. Two that which you could spot here is the Green River Hoangasaurus. We have two species of Hoangasaurus here in our national park. These are in vulnerable state. They usually live in the woodlands of the mountain regions. And of course, we have the Draco Rex, also live in the highest mountain Alps. You usually see them right around the Montana to South Dakota. So those are our Draco Rex and our Hoangasaurus. So you guys could spot them here in this area. Then we're gonna go straight forward up into this hill to our first ever Jurassic tour ride, where you can see multiple variety of wild dinosaurs. Again, these are wild dinosaurs, so if you can't able to see them, that's how wildlife reserve really works. We don't contain them in any enclosure whatsoever. But I'm gonna try my best to describe some of the dinosaurs that we have here. The most common one is the Maiasaura, which means good mother. They do protect their offspring and their eggs from predators. So that's the Maiasaura. Here we have the more aggressive of the ceratopsian, the Torosaurus. Just like the Triceratops, they don't have good eyesight, so they rely on their hearing, and whatever step foot into their territory, they will charge whoever it is, even if it's own same species. And here is our fan favorite, the behemoth Apatosaurus. Now their wide range is huge, from the northern to the western of North America, all the way down to South America, and you'll see some right in Europe and in Africa. Also, if you notice how, if you hear in the distance, you could hear the calls of the Pachycephalosaurus. They call for their mating, but also for their dominance as they butt heads to see which one is the more dominant Pachycephalosaurus. Quite dangerous as well, so please keep your distance. Now, these dinosaurs will not compare to the wonder and the beauty of the majestic giant Alamosaurus. These guys are the largest dinosaurs that has been recorded as of now, and they are quite endangered for their spikes and their meat from the black market. They can consist up to $900,000 each pound of meat. So these guys are critically endangered, but we'll try to save the Alamosaurus as best as we can. So that is the safari tour of some of our dinosaurs. So please give a look out to whatever dinosaurs that is missing in this tour. Now we're gonna head up to the monorail, and we're going to see our first ever exhibit dinosaur. Yes, the only time that dinosaurs will be in an exhibit area that are only being rehabilitated because there are mass numbers of them dwindling. They are listed as in critical endangered up to only 50 species left in the wild. And as you can see, it is a carnivore. Now, carnivores are most vulnerable for poachers and for farmers as well, since they are trespassing to their livestock. So what carnivores that we have here in our AmberWoods is none other than the local Albertosaurus. These guys are common up into the the west of Canada all the way down to the north of United States. But they are critically endangered because of who they are and is carnivores. Carnivores do eat meat, and the easiest resources of meat is livestock such as pigs, cattle, and chickens. And farmers who have been dealing with them for years that they have no choice but to hunt them down because of their nuisance. So we have to keep these guys in secure enclosed so they will be more protective instead of them running wild. We have three carnivores here in our Amber Woods. Carnivores are very rare now these days. But that is our Albertosaurus, and we're going to go jump into our monorail and head east to the park. Now, if you want to be close into nature, we're going to the area to the wild zone. This is basically a restricted area because there's wild dinosaurs roaming and you can't cross without any supervision. But we have some attractions here, such as our zip line attraction up all the way to our mountain Alps. You could see some of our beautiful wild dinosaurs, such as our Holomocephale here. Now, if we go way up to the mountain Alps, we will see a rare glimpse of one of our rarest dinosaurs, the Nigersaurus. Now, these guys are originally from Africa until Jurassic World import them here in our national Amber Woods, where their populations are increasing, which is a good thing. Now we're heading up to the west of our national park where we see more of our wild dinosaurs. This include some of our herbivorous dinosaurs such as the mountainous iguanodon. These iguanodons are more bigger, they're more sturdier, they have more meat, and they're possibly the largest iguanodons in the world today. Now, if you spot some of our iguanodons, then you're mostly going to spot the Polacanthus as well. They usually hang out with the iguanodons because iguanodons are messy eaters and they will drop fruits and nuts while they eat, while the Polacanthus will scavenge those fruits around them. So if you've seen the iguanodon, then you're mostly going to see a Polacanthus. Now, left in our side, we're going to see, yes, our two exclusive Allosaurus here in our park, Tank and Tiki. These guys are safe Allosaurus. We save these Allosaurus from poachers of the black market, and they have become wonderful attractions for our guests. However, it is very difficult to see them, so if you guys have the patience and time, you will undersee Tank and Tiki. Now we're going to the upper west of our national park to see our enclosed area. Now this enclosed area is for our Pachyrhinosaurus. Now these are the western Pachyrhinosaurus and they are critically endangered. So we have to enclose them into an exhibit so we could watch them and hopefully they can have more offspring. But we have two different kinds. We have the dry wetlands and we also have the snowy alpines. You could tell they're different because of their skin pattern. The snowy alpines have this white coated pattern while the wet Pachyrhinosaurus is more of a greenish color. So you guys could see them into their indoor outdoor exhibit right there. Now we're gonna go right in the rugged mountains all the way up. It's gonna get a little chilly, but you're also gonna see our Cryolophosaurus. These guys prefer the colder mountains climate, so you guys gotta do a lot of walking to get to see our Cryolophosaurus. Beautiful creatures as well. Now we're gonna step down into the hill and we're going to see our lagoon. Now this is also one of our enclosed exhibit, because these are marine reptiles. They don't really live up into the mountainous side of California. So we built a 3 million pounds lagoon. Took us 3 years to complete. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But we have here is our red belly Tylosaurus, again critically endangered. We also have some of our night attractions where we have exotic coral that glows in the dark, so guests can actually stay within the late hours to see some of our beautiful corals. Some other creatures is, again, I mentioned the red belly Tylosaurus, some Ichthyosaurus, and our Plesiosaurus. And again, these marine reptiles are not native to the mountain California Alps. They're usually around the central coastal region of South America. However, again, we're here to bring them to rehabilitate their population. Now we're going to go to possibly the end of our tour here, and it is the Alpine Alps Aviary. Some of the creatures that you will see here is, again, our Homocephali. Now these Homocephales are a different subspecies than the mountainous Homocephali. We also have our fire redback Hoangosaurus. Again, this is our two species of Hoangosaurus that we have in our park. The fireback Hoangosaurus. Then we're gonna go up into the hill again to go to our aviary where we see our Merodactylus. Our only pterosaur here in our parks. The Merodactylus again is critically endangered, up to only 30 species in the wild. So we're gonna try to save their species before they disappear. And again, we have our mountainous Homocephali chilling with the Merodactylus. Even though Merodactylus found these Homocephali as prey, Homocephali are good at hiding in these big rocks. And there you have it, guys. That is our tour for our AmberWoods National Park, a reserve area created by Amber Lockwood, trying to help our endangered and critically endangered prehistoric animals. I hope you enjoy this tour and learn something, that these are majestic animals that brought back 65 million years, and they are struggling to live while our population is decreasing. So please take consider that these are prehistoric animals that are brought back, and we can't afford to lose them again. Amber Lockwood did a fantastic job to bring this park to fruition, and hopefully the guests can learn that the importance of saving these animals. There you have it, folks. This is AmberWoods National Park. I hope you guys enjoy this video, this tour on this park. Leave a like if you do. One like does consider a lot, and a subscription if you want to see more of Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. I do Jurassic World Evolution content each and every day, well, hopefully, but you know what, we're still gonna push some videos, some parks here and there. And I'm also going to upload a video without the commentary, so you guys will not hear my cringy and awkward, or if my commentary is too distracting. But the whole point is I want you guys to see my park in hand. Well, there it is, guys. This is the full tour. Hope you guys enjoy it, and that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next build. Yeah, take care, guys.